Is Attack on Titan the best anime ever? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I watched Attack on Titan a lot later than a lot of people. Like actually, like I finished it, binge watched it in about a week. And that was about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know exactly, but man, I constantly am thinking about this fucking show. Oh my god.
Attack on Titan.
Can we stop for 1 second and talk about how they can aura farm with Aaron's grown-up model in the last season or whatever it's called, the movie or whatever it is, right? The last era, right? And they just, this character could aura farm so much, but I'm just like, oh, the ending, man.
Most beautifully crafted, ingeniously written anime that has graced the screen in our lifetimes, and one of the only anime to ever air full bare ass cheeks for 30 seconds.
That's crazy.
Wait, they just put full.
Bro, pause it. Just
for
like
literally
me.
like a minute, and that wasn't in the manga.
You gonna make me act?
Wait, that wasn't in the manga at all? That's crazy. I guess because they don't have like, you know, the actual genetic.
Sheer ferocity the show comes out.
Don't want to say the full word.
Nothing short of
You two might
astonishing.
say
With
no,
part two
no.
of the final season being aired right now, the hype is incredible.
Wait, this.
But to get to that hype level,
He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know, bro. Well, he knows now, obviously, but at the point when he's making this video, he has no idea. I want to talk about the ending real quick, just because I've already mentioned it, and because this guy, and this, he won't know the ending of this, but and I'm actually interested to see how much he knows at this point, right? Let's look at what the video is at. He's only got 4.5, so this was recommended to me. Okay. This was 3 years ago. Honestly, I have no idea about the timeline about when everything was released, right? But dude, the ending, this reminded me a lot of Code Geass, which is one of the first animes that I watched that wasn't like me. I was watching it on the computer, right? But back in the day, one of the first like animes I went out of my way to watch because I was recommended it by my sister. She showed me the first episode. I was like, whoa, this is fucking dope. I love this guy named Lou. She's fucking strategic master. It was just really, really interesting. But there's a lot of different things with the plot that reminds me a lot of Code Geass. I think the best part about Attack on Titan is the pacing and the foreshadowing and the writing. It's so cohesive. And then also the animation is just miles ahead of Code Geass. But I'm not trying to shit on Code Geass because that was at a time top 3 animes of my life. Like I don't know if it's still up there, but I'm still like really, really mixed on how they ended Attack on Titan. I'm devastated how Mikasa was left alive to suffer with all that fucking pain. You know what I mean? Like that shit fucked me up. That was like, that's why I'm not even mad about like all the people fucking, you know, wiping 85 or whatever the fuck it was, 70% of people. I'm not even mad about that. I'm mad about, like, they could have finished the whole job. You know, I wish Aaron could have lived and been with because it's fucking tragic. It's like one of the greatest fucking romances in like history. And they only had one fucking kiss, and which was fucking mental because she was told just decapitated the dude.
it had to build from somewhere. So that brings us to the question: how did Attack on Titan become the greatest anime of all?
Hold the fuck up. Is it the greatest of all time? Because like when you think the greatest, right? You have a lot. And I've never watched, I'm just gonna say it right here. I've never watched One Piece. I've never watched Bleach. They have way too many fucking episodes for the, like, I grew up on Naruto. That's a lot of episodes. It's a fucking phenomenal series. I fucking love it. Is it the greatest of all time? I don't know. I don't think I would say it's the greatest anymore just because I've experienced Boruto and I haven't finished Boruto. I don't even know where they're at with that show. It's good, but if they left it off with just Naruto, I feel like maybe I would say it's the greatest. I think Code Geass has a phenomenal story. And they were technically the first to do it to my knowledge in anime. And it's really, really good. Attack on Titan, I feel like it was inspired by that. I would put it up there. You know, Demon Slayer's up there. I don't know how they're going to end that yet. I like Black Clover a lot. I don't think it's top. Black Clover reminds me of Naruto way too much, but it's phenomenal as well. I haven't watched Kaiju or whatever. Soul Eater, or was it Soul Eater? I don't know. I'm rambling, but comment down below what you think the greatest anime is of all time. Right now, I might say it's Attack on Titan. I don't know. There's a real technical debate I could have with Code Geass and Naruto.
Generation. Well, this is how.
God, the vibes though. Oh, the vibes are so good. Dude, Erwin's speech. I need to make that my ringtone, honestly.
I think one of the most frustrating parts about Attack on Titan is trying to convince someone to watch it without giving anything up. You tell them to basically.
So I was at a point where I just binge watched Demon Slayer completely. This is how I watched it, and Demon Slayer reignited my love for anime. And I went through Black Clover. I'm not done with it, but then I was like, I don't know what happened, but I was like, I remember everybody telling me like, or seeing like people talk about Attack on Titan on my timeline and For You page back in the day. And every time I was on Crunchyroll, it would be right there. And I was like, you know what, fuck, I'll just give it one episode. Dude, I could not stop watching that shit.
Premise of the story, and they think, okay, this seems cool. People just trying to defeat these giant monsters to survive. Sounds like it could be decent. But little do they know, they're walking into an intricately woven world and story that you think initially is pretty simple, but it's so much more.
Oh,
the build-ups, payoffs, the foreshadowing, the heart.
I didn't even realize how good it was the first time I watched it, because I was just binge watching. I just constantly wanted to know what was next. But I'm watching with my fiance. I convinced her, who hates anime. She thinks it's the stupidest fucking shit ever. And I don't know how I did it. I convinced her to watch one episode. That's all it took. Just one fucking episode. Sit down and watch the TV with me. Just don't do anything else. Focus. Get off the fucking phone. Just focus. And boom. She's hooked. And now I got her to watch the beginning of Demon Slayer, and she's fucking watching anime now. Like last 2 weeks, that's all we've watched. No more Bachelor, no more fucking all that bullshit. I fucking love it, dude. I'm in such a good mood.
Plot twist, psychological and political warfare, trauma, identity crisis, extreme prejudice and racism, complex themes, time manipulation, all while listening to this banger-ass soundtrack, man. Like, goddamn, man, I'm feeling so many emotions when I'm seeing this and listening to this music. I just want to be like...
No, every time I'm listening to the soundtrack, the beginning or the end, any kind of music comes on, I'm just bumping, bro. I need to get the soundtrack, honestly, and bump that shit in my car. Because, like, dude, it's just so much aura. It's so good. I wonder where they're at now. You know what I mean? I wonder what these guys are doing. Are they still doing the same shit?
So to find the answer to this question, we need to go all the way back to the very beginning. In 2006, a young Hajime Isayama wrote a one-shot called Attack on Titan. This one-shot was the very beginning of the journey that would take us to where Attack on Titan is as we know it today. A young man with an idea and a passion became the author of one of the most insane and complicated stories I've ever experienced. Like, my God. I truly wonder what the inner workings of this man's mind is like. I really just can't comprehend how he came up with this complicated shit, because I can hardly come up with the words to say for this freaking video. Isayama brought us a completely fresh and never before seen experience with Attack on Titan. And I want to bring up a point my guy Thoughts from Shiva mentioned in his latest YouTube video. And it's that almost every new generation manga or anime seems to be heavily inspired by one of its predecessors. While this is totally valid and completely okay, Attack on Titan completely breaks this mold.
Let's see if there's a comment. Nope. Not at the not at the top, at least. Wow. Yeah, I think this is very heavily inspired by Code Geass. You could say there's like ironic, it's just like certain tropes and stuff like that. You could just say that he's using, because all storytellers use, there's like a pool of tropes. People don't typically invent new tropes. They invent new themes, they invent new concepts and stuff like that. But tropes itself, you know what I mean? It's kind of been established for a long time.
Because he has such an innovative story and didn't follow most of the stereotypical shonen tropes, Isayama failed to get the attention of Shonen Jump. In 2009, he officially started publishing Attack on Titan as we know it today in Kodansha Monthly magazine.
Also, the main character, I think the most like effective way to have a main character, which is like the most like used trope, like you think of Naruto, you think of the main character from Black Clover, you think of the main character from Demon Slayer, you think of the main character from Attack on Titan. It's the underachiever, hard worker that will fucking go, has a will of fucking steel,
It gained insane popularity and eventually received an anime adaptation, and that brings us to the very beginning of the anime in 2013.
Damn, this shit came over more than 10 years ago. I just got fucking chills. The animation still holds up really, really fucking well.
Before we get any further into the video, it would be super cool if you guys would smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. Which studio and director Tetsuo Araki brought us season 1 of Attack on Titan anime? And when I say they took the world by storm, I mean they took the world by storm.
Damn. Holy shit. Bro.
The studio was a relatively new and unknown commodity until they legitimately smashed it out of the park with season 1 of Attack on Titan. From the moment you start watching, whether you realize it or not, you're being fed insane foreshadowing. And along with that, on episode fucking 1, there was already a crazy mind-breaking twist. I think having a strong and impactful episode 1 was...
This feeling was the same feeling I got when I watched Invincible for the first time. And my buddies cornered me in a fucking room and were like, you're going to watch this fucking episode and you're going to fucking like it. And you're not going to say fucking shit until we finish this episode. And I was like, all right. And the whole time I was like, this fucking stereotypical fucking superhero movie, this lame as shit. And then you get the fucking ending with, fucking Invincible's dad. His shit was fucking nuts. They do the same thing with this. It's fucking brilliant.
One of the biggest things that helped catapult Attack on Titan to stardom. These days, if you can't capture people's attention early, they won't really continue to be invested.
I wonder when they show Aaron's eye.
They won't.
I still haven't watched like a lot of like YouTube content or anything like this. I wonder when they show his like iris like this, because they do it in key moments. Like it pops. I wonder if this is like indicating that that's a moment when Aaron's like future self is like communicating to him in some form or fashion.
Stardom. These days, if you can't capture people's attention early, they won't really continue to be invested. And honestly, I really don't understand how it got that way. What? Throughout season 1, we get introduced to every main character and every not so main character. As we learn the characters, we learn their motivations, mannerisms, and abilities. Another impressive...
Nah, Levi Squad, that shit threw me for a fucking loop. I thought those were like the main characters like going forward. I thought that was like the new wave of new characters we were going to get to know. But no, we got them for like 10 episodes, if that.
Feat is being able to seamlessly introduce and integrate all these complex characters without
fucking
feeling
squad, baby.
Or without some being left by the way.
To be fair, it's not, the anime is not called Eren Yeager. You know what I mean? It's not called Yeager. Jägermeister is not called Jägerbomb. It's motherfucking like this is Naruto, right? There's a difference.
Side. As the story progresses, we are constantly presented with questions we want answers to. How did Eren get his Titan form? Who's the main traitor? What's in the basement? Who's outside the walls? Why are there Titans in the walls? Why are Titans trying to eat people?
Bro, I did not expect there to be like a whole fucking island of people, like the whole world to be fucking just modern day, or like not modern day, but you know what I mean, like advanced technology and shit like that. I did not expect that. I was expecting like the Titans to be some like kind of like cult or rebellion that were like outside the walls and they had a secret camp, and I did not expect that fucking twist at all.
And they don't actually need to. For me especially, having plot points I want to discover keeps me interested and captivated throughout the entire series. It's amazing because even in the beginning stages of this story, you can see the immense detail and care injected into this narrative. See what I did there? Part of the beauty of Attack on Titan is that we do have all these questions, but we also aren't spoon-fed all the answers. Everything is naturally discovered through the progression of the story, or heavily foreshadowed enough for us to put the pieces together ourselves. And while that is some of the most enjoyable parts, it's also pretty cool when they just shove the crazy fucking plot twist straight into our face.
Oh my god, this was like one of the coldest moments. Are we doing this? I guess so. Oh no. That the beginning of the last season or whatever it's called, that shit, I don't give a fuck. Like that shit is the greatest fucking aura moment of all time. Him just like looking at Reinhardt and be like, I guess we're the same person maybe. That shit was just fucking crazy. Waiting for that speech for them to declare war and then it'll pop out. Oh my god, it was fucking phenomenal. And then you have like that one Titan that's that's like, what are they doing? I'm a Titan. Wait a minute. Are humans about to kill me? No, those aren't humans. They're devil. Oh my God, dude. That whole scene, bro. Peak. Fucking peak. That shit was mental. Get up, Dad. Oh, shit. I want to watch this show right now. Holy fuck.
To this day, I can watch this clip over and over and still get goosebumps.
Yeah.
Being able to have such an impactful and timeless moment like this is another reason why Attack on Titan is cemented into my top anime forever.
Yeah, 100%. You can't argue that. I remember thinking that the fucking Colossal Titan was his dad, because when he in the second time he pops up, when Reinhard pops up, when everyone's on the, you know, they're in the fucking the scouts together. And bro, I was like, dude, that's his dad, bro. It's gotta be his dad. They're not talking about his backstory because it's his fucking dad. Oh my God.
The amount of times I've seen a recorded reaction to this specific moment,
I should have done this,
just
bro.
goes to show how amazing it truly is. But the craziest part was this was just a baby plot.
Bro, comment down below what animes I should watch that are like top tier, because I really don't know. Like I've seen Naruto, Code Geass, Soul Eater, Attack on Titan, obviously, Demon Slayer. I think I said that already. There's a fuck ton. I just can't think off the top of my head. But if there's like top tier shit, I'm not finna watch One Piece. That's too long. Bleach is too long. But anything else, I'm not watching My Hero Academia. I've seen that shit. It's just not for me. Some reason it feels a little lame, but
twist in comparison.
I don't
to
know. Maybe I'm tweaking.
I'm not going to go into detail about every single one of these twists, but instead, I'm going to quickly list them out for you so you can remember and truly understand how densely packed this narrative is with immaculate storytelling. Starting from the beginning, we have Eren being a Titan, Annie being the female Titan, Titans being inside the walls, Zeke exists, Ymir was a Titan too, Reiner and Bertolt.
Whatever happened to Ymir? Like, I remember. I can't remember what part of the story I was in, but out of nowhere, I was just like, did I ever see her die? Or what happened? Is she like hiding underneath fucking mysterious fucking castle? Or it was just, I was so confused. I still am.
We're also Titans.
Like, what the fuck?
Was secretly bro,
her Titan was ugly as fuck.
Was secretly part of a clan of super soldiers.
I'm low-key kind of happy she disappeared.
Eren also has the Founding Titan. Zeke is actually Eren's brother. The Founding Titan can manipulate memories. There's an entire advanced civilization out.
I'm gonna say it. I do not like when stories fuck with time at all. It's very, very hard to do. But I think this is the best iteration that I've ever fucking seen where they fuck with time. It's fucking top. It's so good. Like, if you look at like Avengers Endgame, it's a great story. But look at the fallout damage just from that time concept. You know what I mean?
Inside the walls, and they created the roaming Titans. All of the Titans came from one Titan. Eren was secretly hiding in Marley waiting to attack. Eren's Titan can see future memories, and he can manipulate certain events through these fucking memories! So not only does this show have S-tier quality writing, it's also one of the most well-produced.
S-tier is low barring it. It's not just S-tier. You gotta think about it. To write a story like that, he pretty much had to write the entire story and know exactly what's supposed to happen, and then he has to go back and structurally manipulate the story to make sure that things happen perfectly. Or the motherfucker's just a god at writing, or he got extremely lucky. It was one of the three, and I'm pretty sure it's not getting lucky.
Pieces of animation I've ever experienced.
Rare.
Which studio came into this shit with the animation flexing on maximum overdrive?
Bro, for real.
Maximum overdrive? Hi-ya!
Yeah, if any of these people that worked on this fucking show, any of these animators get fired because of like AI, so shit, bro, that's gotta be a big story because these motherfuckers were cooking. Top tier stuff right there.
From season 1 to season 3 where I wasn't getting aroused from the beauty of the Sakuga that was being put on the screen. And on top of that amazing fucking animation, we have the best anime score of all time.
Yep, 100%.
Right now, this man Hiroyuki Sawano crafted and concocted the purest form of audio drugs because I am fully addicted.
My name is Gloria. I'm 28 years old, and my addiction is
Hiroyuki Sawano.
Oh man.
I can literally gush for days on how the OST is absolute perfection. And when I say this, I mean it wholeheartedly. Hiroyuki Sawano is the Hans Zimmer of anime. His epic and sinister style is the perfect complement to the unhinged atmosphere of Attack on Titan. But that's not all he can do. When the story gets more positive and motivational, he hits you yet again with another banger-ass rock song that could get you more.
And then he also somehow manipulates the story and hits you in the fucking gut when you think everything's good. It's fucking... Dude, this was a stressful show to watch. Like, I remember being like I was in the middle of a YouTube break where I wasn't making content, and I was like, I already had like everything ready, and I was like, okay, I'm about to make content again. And I finished this fucking show, and it mentally fucked me up. I was just like, I haven't been in a place like this mentally in a long time. What the fuck? Like, it was like a family member passing. It was nuts.
Hyped in Sea Dog VA when he talks about monkeys or bidets.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
Now, while on the topic of the soundtrack, when the final season was passed from
What did I
Studio to
miss?
Mappa, Hiroyuki Sawano's protege, Koto Yamamoto, took over most of the OST composition. And while I still do prefer Sawano's tracks, I cannot deny that this man Yamamoto made one of the most intense and iconic themes in all of the anime. And on the
when they did the time shift, the whole anime shifted. It was like the tone. It was so interesting because you start with the perspective of the Marlians, and it really reminded me like World War II. Like, say if World War II Germany won, that's what it felt like. Obviously that's not really the parallel at that point because you get like kind of more context and stuff like that. Context. God, I can't fucking speak. But yeah, they shifted the whole fucking vibe.
Topic of themes,
and also the main character obviously completely shifts into like the villain, which is just fuck.
The beginning of the final season had a drastic change in themes, tone, setting, and characters. Entering the end game of the story, why would Isayama change everything up? It definitely took a second to get used to, but getting to see the perspective of the quote-unquote enemies really makes you feel like there's no true right or wrong in this story. And
he did it. This show did it very, very well, very, very well. Because there's other like I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking of this specific example, but like you have Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? And you have that time period and their technology level and all that kind of stuff. And then you go to Korra. You know, I don't even remember what the fuck her show is. She's not the Last Airbender, obviously. But the Avatar, the water bending Avatar, I guess. You know, the whole like technology advancement was complete bullshit. They overscaled it completely, and it was whack. I didn't like it at all. And then they also added like another weird part with the spirit realm, which they turned the spirit realm kind of weird. But that's an example where shifting the overall setting and technology scale can be bad. But that's not what happened here. It was phenomenal.
Everyone has equally done horrible things. This season emphasizes the truth.
Fuck this bitch. There's not a character that I hate more in anime than this fuck. Fuck. She took everybody that was good. Like, why?
True meaning and downfalls of war. You get to see, if presented in a different perspective,
Stop showing her, bro.
Like Gabby, who are direct parallels to Eren, can be.
I can see where he's coming with. Yeah, I could see how he's saying that, but nah, fuck that bitch.
Vehemently hated just because we followed the perspective of one character the entire story instead of the other. Still fuck Gabby though. Now, while I do still prefer Wit Studios' adaptation, Mappa is absolutely killing it. These last few episodes of this season have been absolute 10 out of 10 banger episodes. This is the type of quality that I've always known Attack on Titan for, and Mappa is definitely delivering. Now, all this being said, is Attack on Titan really the greatest anime of our generation? Well,
oh, for sure. Because would he say that Naruto is in his generation? Because I think that's the biggest one I would say you had to compete with. Like the OG Naruto, that shit slaps, man.
To be honest, that's up to your opinion. But in my opinion, it 100% is.
The biggest thing I would say about Attack on Titan also is how it's like 80 episodes or something like that. The story is fairly condensed. It's not overstretched at all. It's perfectly paced. You have so many fucking, foreshadowing, and you have twists and all this kind of shit. It's perfect. with like Naruto and a lot of series, you have filler episodes where you're like, okay, there's a couple things here that might hint towards something important, but really you don't need to watch those episodes. You can understand the whole plot as a whole. With Attack on Titan, there are key things that you might miss, and then you won't truly understand the story as well as you should. There's no filler in Attack on Titan, in my opinion. There's just not. It's peak. It's just peak. It's so fucking peak. Oh my god, when they fucking had the Titans fall on the fucking... Oh, dude. I fucking love this show, man. Dude, this video goes hard. Shit. God damn, baby. Woo. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Damn, this shit's a dope video, man.
If you watch this entire video all the way to this point, you're the GOAT. Due to the nature of the way I make videos, I have to write them, script them, edit them, film them, all this stuff. So it takes me a while to put them together. So I'm going to ask you, if you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend, put it on Reddit, tweet it out, do something, because I just want to keep growing my channel, and it's really hard to when I only post once every couple of weeks. And if you want more juicy, sweet content like this video right here, maybe check out my 2021 YouTube video, or even the Mushoku Tensei one. Anyway, guys, it's been Kcorb Anime. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Dude, this was a phenomenal video. Dude has hella... If he's editing his own shit, I'm sure he is, because he's only putting out 2 videos a week. Dude's got fucking talent, bro. Like, I edit also, but like, that shit's ridiculous. This probably took fucking a long time to make. Holy fuck. This should have way more views. This should have like 1.5 million views, man. Bro, shout out to Kcorb. Go give him a sub, go give him a like, comment on his video, man. I really, for real. Being a small creator, like, it's fucking tough, man. Bro, I wish he would have like fucking 1 million subs. Let's look at the comment section though real quick. Holy fuck, I'm hype. I just want to watch Attack on Titan right now. Jesus Christ. Your videos are next level. Don't know why you are not viral yet. I just know you'll eventually blow up. AOT is definitely my favorite anime series soundtrack of all time, and your video just made me remember how I felt watching it for the first time. Keep it up, man. I really wish I could go back in time and watch Attack on Titan for the first time again. Like, this shit was fucking amazing. I didn't know what I was going through. I was like just binge watching the fuck out of it. I watched it the whole thing in a week. I wish I would have took like so much more time with it, honestly. It sucks, but it's so good. And it's great. I can watch it a second time and a third time and a fourth. Jesus Christ. What I liked the most about Attack on Titan was the setting in itself. How the world was a complete mystery. Yes, dude, I love that. Like, the world is your oyster. You have no idea what's around the corner. I love that. And I think that was kind of ruined when we got to the last arc of the story, but it was a very beautiful way to articulate how cruelty and, humanity and a lot of huge ethical foundations are left to the wayside for the greater good. There's a lot of themes that Attack on Titan embraces and attacks head on, and they do it very, very well. And it's a very, very deep show. And it has its funny moments as well, and it's just fucking good. How the world was complete mystery. What it is behind the walls. What are the Titans? Why do they eat humans? When all these mysteries became clear, you expected the excitement to dwindle, but no. It was flipped on on the script and made the protagonist the antagonist. Well done, sir. Now I know. A lot of people didn't like the ending, but you can't deny it was one heck of a journey. Yeah, the ending pissed me the fuck off. It really fucking did. I kind of wish that I got a different, like, since you have the time powers, theoretically you should be able to continue this show and have branching timelines because of you know, Aaron's power to begin with. And it would be really interesting to see where the story would go in future generations if Aaron actually did what he did to set out on, and he lived, you know, a long life and had kids and all that kind of shit and became like a ruler or something. I don't know. I think that'd be a really cool timeline as well. It would kind of reflect Dune in that aspect, you know. That's a phenomenal series as well if you've never read the books. After the years of sticking with it, now it's safe to say this show is once in a lifetime experience. Yeah, bro, I could just keep on fucking reading these comment sections. Shout out to this guy, Kcorb. Go give him a sub. Go give him a like, man. This was a fucking phenomenal video. Shout out to everybody that makes Attack on Titan edits in general on Instagram and all that kind of shit, bro. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I need to talk about anime more on this channel, because I love it. It's a huge part of my childhood, and yeah, man, we're gonna talk more about this shit. But wow. I could talk probably for hours about Attack on Titan in general. So this probably won't be the last video I make, honestly. If there's any other videos about Attack on Titan specifically that you want to recommend, that'd be awesome, because it's really hard to find some of these like banger videos. But yeah, my name is Trizashi. This is Trizashi TV. Hit the like button, help push this video out to more people. Comment down below with your take, your perspective, any memories you have about Attack on Titan in general when you're experiencing it for the first time or trying to get someone to watch it, or like who recommended it to you. For me, I recommended it to myself, technically. But you know, there's always really cool stories with Attack on Titan and just like people's journey itself to enjoy the journey. And I love hearing that stuff, man. I really do. But yeah, hit the sub button. Let's get to 10K, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.